What's going on, guys? It's Boy Risky, and I'm here with my brother
KLM or Stealth, whatever one you guys want to refer to.
Alright, so we decided to do, in preparation for obviously our Burned diss track, we decided to do a lyrical breakdown, like explain some of the bars and whatever from obviously our warning track, which was of course NBEATEN. So obviously I'll be explaining some of my bars, my brother will explain some of his bars, and any other bars that we can shed light on, obviously we'll explain. So yeah, we'll go straight into this.
Just another day in the booth.
Alright, straight away, so the whole just another day in the booth thing, that's simply because in NBEAT's Disconnection music video, well, in his song, he does say, just another day in Paris, implying that he always goes to Paris, he's very rich, he's very famous, when of course it's not true. So I thought I'd say something that is true, which is just another day in the booth, because I spend most of my time in the booth making music.
Okay, let's start this off with a name. Time to show how a rapper gets slain. But you are the one to have the blame, because you started this with my name.
So I said because you started this with my name. He was always mentioning how I've done this. If I send for him, he's going to send for me. I'm always slating him in every video I make. Basically just ripping into me for no reason, just because I said that I don't like how he's been and I don't really like his music because it hasn't been up to my standards where I think music should be.
The Pressure was good.
Yeah, Pressure was good.
fucking wrote it.
And of course...
And then he wrote Crazy and released Crazy, and that was atrocious.
Yeah, I could see the difference between Crazy and Pressure. Pressure was fucking absolutely amazing. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Crazy, I done the reaction to it and I didn't even want to upload it because I just shut on the whole entire song because it was awful. So that explains that.
Okay, let's start this off with a name. Time to show how a rapper gets slain. But you are the one to have the blame, because you started this with my name. You're so lucky, this is just a warning. I'll spend your family some morning when I bury their son, because your channel is done. Yeah, you know I have one. I just love to make fun. So Nathan, let's make this.
So there, what I'm saying, I'm just making this for fun because I literally am just doing it for fun. I'm not trying to kill him in this track. I'm basically just saying this doesn't have to be a thing where we go each other at distance. I said he literally started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Whereas he said, I've started it. But he started it. He's even told my brother that he doesn't think I'm going to make it anywhere. So therefore, that is an attack.
Your family some morning when I bury their son, because your channel is done. Yeah, you know I have one. I just love to make fun. So Nathan, let's make this quick. How about you hop off my dick, using the brothers for clout?
That point where I say hop off my dick, that's what I mean, mentioning me constantly. Literally, that's the saying that someone uses when someone is mentioning you constantly.
Have you noticed when my brother says using the brothers for clout? Anybody that's seen his Crazy music video, have you noticed I'm in it? And every single time I release a song that has him in any way, shape or form, or anytime he releases a song that has me in any way, shape or form, he'll tag me and put my links in the description. Or, for instance, Love Is Dead. He put his links in my description to give himself more clout.
He's using our channels to boost it up.
Is done. Yeah, you know I have one. I just love to make fun. So Nathan, let's make this quick. How about you hop off my dick, using the brothers for clout? What the fuck is that about? I have so much dirt on you, but it's okay. I'll keep that on the low. Myself is creeping below. Let's give you a clue. The kids, the career, the drink, the slags, the benefits, the money, the habits. What are you embarrassed? Getting beaten by a gamer.
Okay. The kids, the career, the drink, the slags, the benefits, the money, the habits. I helped my brother write those bars because I thought of different things that we could address. The kids, Tyler and Lola, my brother addresses that a little bit later on. The career, because he says that he's a producer of Peter Bass. It's a fucking lie.
It's far from it.
The drink, because he's an ex-alcoholic that now spends every single day drinking.
And then throwing up.
And then throwing up every morning. And then continues to drink. The slags, the fact that he only meets girls to fuck them. He don't want a relationship or any of that shit. The benefits, he is on benefits, even though he is fully capable of working. He lies and he's friends with his doctor. His doctor signs him off. So the benefits he is receiving is completely illegal. The money, he talks about how he has all this money. He does because of the benefits. And the habits, the drinking, the smoking, the drugs, yeah. Like cocaine, weed, speed. He does that as well. Like, you know.
And of course, where I say, what are you embarrassed going to be by a gamer? Because he says I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, you're not a rapper, you're not even a gamer.
So, I beat him as a gamer.
Nathan, you really are lame over here. I got another topic. This is gonna fire like a rocket. Oh, that's right,
yeah.
Your baby mama wanted my dick as her gun.
So, there, me saying that his baby mama. When I lived with my brother up in Hemel, I went out clubbing with him, his fiance at the time, and Nathan's ex, also known as his baby mama.
Wasn't his ex?
Oh, when they're not together.
No.
Alright, so we had a kid with some girl he doesn't even love. So yeah, basically I went out with her because I didn't have a partner. So she said, you know what, I'll go with you just so, you know, I have someone to be on the floor with.
Like your third wheeling.
Yeah. And basically what I meant is, one of my dickheads a gunner, she was twerking on me in the club. And she even said to my brother, if he gets a boner, I'm done.
Yeah, but then as soon as you got back to the house, she said that if
Paul wasn't there, she would have
done
shagged stuff with me. So that's what I'm.
And this was a couple of years before Nathan even shagged her.
So yeah, this was just obviously me just having a small little dig at Nathan. I'm not trying to go for her at any reason. When I met her,
No, real. Neither of us have anything against you.
But this is just for Nathan.
Yeah, this is just explaining.
She knew I could satisfy. Yeah, that's right, I'm that guy. I'm the rapper that raises the sky. If I was you, I wouldn't bother trying to beat me or my brother. Don't try and...
Yeah, try to beat me and my brother. I've been beaten by one person, that is the person sat right next to me. No one else has managed to beat me when I'm on the mic. My brother hasn't
managed
lost
to beat me.
any.
I'd say there's only one person that I've dissed that has come close to beating me, and that'd be Jay Skang, because Lyrical Destruction was a fucking good track.
Jay Skang nearly had you.
It was a decent track.
But yeah, he's literally just trying to beat us, and we know it's not going to happen.
Send back because stealth will come back and it will be a lethal attack. One more thing, Nathan. I bet you didn't know that I know that you have kids. You have two, a boy and a girl. Tyler and Lola, I'm burying your father.
There's the mention of the kids. Yeah. The only reason I said that is because it's a double rhyme. Tyler and Lola rhyme. And then when I say, obviously I'm burying your father, it's because that's what I want to do. I was so annoyed that he just kept on going on at me. I literally wanted to kill him.
Still do.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Burn.
It will be a lethal attack. One more thing, Nathan. I bet you didn't know that I know that you have kids. You have two, a boy and a girl. Tyler and Lola, I'm burying your father.
Tyler and Lola, I'm burying your father. Oh, love it.
I know you're going to explain this bit.
Yeah, that little skit there. Nathan said, I mentioned his kids, I dissed his kids.
You didn't, I did.
No, I didn't. I repeated a bar that I found funny.
I mentioned them.
I didn't know what Jake was going to say. Literally, he sent me this verse, and as soon as I listened to the verse, that bit made me laugh. So that's why I recorded a little skit of me laughing and repeating it. Alright, let's get into my verse.
Okay, so this is my warning. Oh, Mr. Burn, good morning. Quick question. You still mourning, losing sound, or you moved on? You moved on.
Right, as you guys probably already figured, I mentioned Salma quite a lot in my warning. Salma is a girl that he was with for 12 years that cheated on him. Not going to say who with, because that's not fair. He forgave her, they got back together, blah, blah, blah. He started talking about how he wants kids with her and wants a family with her and all the rest of that shit. And, then she went and cheated on him again.
He took it back again.
Basically, she cheated a lot of times, and one of the times she cheated on him, he literally came to me and cried his eyes out on my shoulder because she cheated on him.
But get this, yeah? When I last spoke to Nathan, which was gone a ton of years ago, he said that him and Salma are not together.
Not together, but every sometimes she slept with somebody else. He used to lose his shit.
heartbroken.
But he was suited for other people and she wasn't allowed to get angry at that.
Yeah, so
It made sense.
it's like a one-sided story thing here.
Right, someone else will spread her legs for you. Sounds good to me. Got
Right, the whole someone else will spread her legs for you. That is Amy. That is the girl who I mentioned in my Q&A saying that this whole thing was about a girl. Obviously, it wasn't. There's more to it, but
That's family.
a girl was enough
Yeah.
for you guys to know.
no clue why she would. Can't feel shit. You say you're a bit smaller than me. Yeah, I'm 13, bruv, you're barely free.
Yeah, not
Okay.
many people understand that. They thought you were talking about age.
When I say I'm 13, bruv, you're barely free, I'm talking about dick size.
Many people thought my brother was on about age.
Yeah, I was not talking about age. I'm talking about dick size. I'm 13 inches. He's barely 3 inches. It was just a quick,
Small dig.
a little dig for having a small dick and saying you're not much smaller than I am.
Please stop trying to be me. You can't rap. I can. You can't sing. I can. You can't produce. I can. You can't write. I can. You can't release. I can.
Alright, so that whole thing, you can't rap, I can. Obviously, you can't rap, he can't rap. You guys have heard crazy. You can't sing, again, you guys have heard crazy. He can't sing. You can't produce, obviously not, because you guys heard crazy. He produced that, it sounded terrible. You can't write, obviously not, I wrote pressure for him. You can't release. When was the last time you released something?
As you saw, guys, the difference between Pressure, where my brother has wrote it, and from Crazy, where Nathan has wrote it, there's a very different similarity.
Yeah, so you saw my fucking song, Jake Go Pressure 10 out of 10. It was my fucking song, I wrote it. Your bars, of course, and my bars. Pretty self-explanatory.
Basically, just remove my brother's bars and just...
Yeah, you remove my verse and then drop the track, as I say.
You stole my fucking song. Jake gave Pressure a 10 out of 10. He did. It was my fucking song. I wrote it. Yeah. Your bars, the chorus, and my bars. You removed my verse, then dropped it. 4 years you've worked on Disconnection. The Disconnection is your channel. It's
Okay, so Disconnection. Back in...
2020.
No, when that fucking long ago.
4 years you've worked in Disconnection.
Yeah, that's when he started writing it. It was in 2020.
Oh, so he's probably spoke about
So
it.
actually I think it was in September in 2020. He phoned me because I was living down here. He phoned me. He's like, "Oh, I've written a new song." I was like, "Oh, okay." He sent me the bars and he was like reading through it to me, and obviously he was showing me how it's gonna go and how he's gonna rap it and all the rest of it. And that was 4 years ago.
Funny thing on this song, he sent me him spitting the first verse to ask me for my opinion. Of course, if I'm not a rapper, why would he want my opinion? And I said, you need to do this, you need to do that to the track, you need to do that to the track. He then listened back to it and said, oh shit, you're right.
He sent it to Chloe as well. He said, "What did you think of it?" She said, "Honestly, it was shit."
So he wanted other people's things because he didn't know whether he was able to produce it. I had to give him pointers to make himself sound better and for the fans that he has.
Even though when it comes to
Suddenly
production
got-
for you, I do it.
Yeah. But yeah, he wanted my opinion.
Sweating Nate, here's a flannel, so you're gonna diss me, okay? Sure. That's fine, I guess, but hey, wait, why? What I do to you? I'm pissed off, and you know why. I made it clear in my messages and my Q&A, but fuck it.
Alright, so me saying I made it clear on messages on my Q&A. Q&A, obviously you guys know, you would have seen it. But obviously, when me and him first started arguing, obviously I told him all the reasons I was pissed off with him in the messages over Facebook when we were talking. So, yeah.
Diss me, cause I just laugh. Let's turn this into a bloodbath. I know so much, and you know it. Should we talk about your kids? The fact you ain't there for them, or we can talk about the STD or the fucking basic rape.
Okay, so the kids, Lola, his eldest, he isn't allowed to see her. She's been adopted because he's an unfit dad. He's not allowed to be around her. Tyler, his youngest, he sees occasionally, once every couple of months.
Well, he's not getting his dick.
In fact, last time he was at Ria's seeing his son, I phoned him at 4 in the afternoon and I woke him up. I said, "Why are you asleep if you're there to spend time with your son?" He said, "Oh, I was spending time with him, but he's went for a nap." I said, "Well, where have you been?" He said, "Well, I've been asleep." I was like, "Since when?" He was like, "I went to bed this morning about 4. I was like, "So you've been asleep for 12 hours? Your son obviously got up this morning, had breakfast, probably had lunch, and then went for a nap. And he's woken up from his nap because I can hear him in the background, and you're still asleep. How's that spending time with your son?"
Drink will not help with how much you sleep. And drugs.
The STD. He caught an STD from Salma. And the basic rape, Salma wasn't a very sexually active person. She never has been. I don't think she ever will be. So when he used to ask if they could have sex, she would say no, so he would just do it anyway. That is basic rape. Whether you're in a relationship or not, if you fuck someone when they don't want to, you are raping that person, whether you see it that way or not. If I had sex with a woman without her consent, if she said no and I did it anyway, that is rape. If my brother did it, it's rape. If a woman did it to a man, it's still fucking rape.
Basically, rape is doing it without their consent.
She says no, so he just gets on with it and does it anyway.
If a girl says no and you do it, it's rape.
Yeah.
Forcing Salma to fuck you when she didn't want to, you made her, you predator. I'll make you the victim. You fucked my wife, right? Big deal. You really.
He always goes at this.
Alright. I found out about 2 years ago now,
Before your wedding.
a couple of days before I married my ex-wife, Nathan fucked her. He was a witness at the wedding to say there was no adultery committing, like there was no secrets, no lies, nothing. So that really fucked me off. I'm over it now. Couldn't care less. But yeah, whenever I see people, I tell them because it pisses him off and it makes me feel better about myself. I'm like, "Oh yeah, did you know he fucked my wife?" And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they fucking get really pissed off at him, like, "How the fuck would you do that to your best friend?" and all the rest of it. And hence why I say what I say.
You think that matters still? I just tell everyone so you feel bad. Every time I bring it up, you get mad. What about the benefits? You faker, you ain't bipolar, you're just thick. That's all for now.
Alright, so he says he has bipolar. Honestly, he does. It doesn't affect him.
It's not as bad as he makes out.
It's not bad at all. It doesn't affect him. His mum has bipolar. It doesn't affect her. He has bipolar. It doesn't affect him at all. Nothing changes about him. He also claims to have ADHD and autism and fucking all these other fucking things. And that's how he makes so much money from his benefits. The only thing that's wrong with that, hence why I say, you ain't bipolar, you're just thick.
Yeah.
Right, let's continue this.
Really think that matters still? I just tell everyone so you feel bad. Every time I bring it up, you get mad. What about the benefits? You faker, you ain't bipolar, you're just thick. That's all for now. Bye, little dick. Gonna diss me? Bad move, prick.
Okay, see, so that was the end of the warning. That was me basically saying, you don't diss me, it's a bad move, don't do it. So, yeah, that's what it was all about. When obviously I said, gonna diss me, bad move, prick. It's me just saying, don't do it, it's a bad idea.
But obviously, he doesn't care.
So yeah, that's just before just give you a little breakdown, explain some of the bars. When we release Burned, we'll probably do the exact same thing because there is some bars in there that are very clever that, well, I don't think anybody, including Nathan, will catch or understand. Like the things I showed you of what I did.
Considering you're down here now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be quite interesting to show you guys. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say.
Yeah, we haven't really got any updates on Burned or anything, have we?
No, not at the moment. Anyway, guys, I guess that's it for now. Thank you for your love and support. See you soon.
Peace.
Alright, so this is a little sneak preview to the intro for Burned. No music, because you guys have to wait for that. Anyway, hope you like what you see.